Wait, did my whole setup get moved to the side? Wait. No, no, it didn't. Okay. It was just a preview for how, because if I go here, I figured out how to just make my yap screen over here. So, alright, there we are. Hello. I have to reformat my window though. Wait, no, I don't want a quarter. There we go. Hello. I don't even remember when I did the Reciteer stream. A couple of days ago, I think it was after, right? Fuck, I don't remember. What? When did I exist last? It's gonna be even worse to remember the days because I'm existing in both days at once now, so I don't know. I'm trying. Apparently it was 3 days ago. Good to know. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not gonna be up for too long, but I did want to stream. I was in the mood. Well, I wasn't in the mood. Then I was. Then I wanted to work on some assets, and then I got too into the mood to work on like a new ending screen and just some different stuff. I don't know. I'm here for a little bit before I have to go to bed. Crazy early. But I'm getting used to the sleep schedule, which is very good. It actually like, alright, it kills. It's like a pretty harsh. It's pretty harsh to any kind of social. You get some little bugs stuck on me. Fuck. I can't move my head too fast or. Got some little bugs stuck in my ear. Hello. How's work? Are you on work break? But yeah, I'm getting used to the schedule, which is nice. Outside of killing the amount of time I can hang out with friends on Discord, it's not great. Outside of that, it is great. So far. Only week 1, but I did most of the work that I'm going to be doing pretty much the rest of my time here today. I had like a normal shift, and it was just super easy. The work went by quick. It was good. I'm fine with it. It's money. It's money, which is important right now. Yeah. I don't know. I've not been up to much besides that. I found a couple of new VTubers that I like watching. I've been bitching their channels to death the past like week. I don't know. I fucking game screen while I have time to exist. Where the fuck was I? Right. Glenn. New skills. Oh, how do I even triangle? It's triangle to pull up the menu. Okay, stat stuff first. Third eye raises damage and makes lowers user's defense and might. No. I'm not too smart. I'm not smart enough for that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I found I found out they made a plush of Sienna when I was like trying to update some of the UI stuff I was doing. I'm probably not going to see her this stream, but she is with me in spirit. Raises chance to be attacked by an enemy. Arms break lowers the target's attack and magic. That would be nice. Lowers overdrive by 15. Raises attack and magic by 15%. To self. Lowers mind itself. Debuff. Feels like I'm missing a sound effect or something there. But I'm not. Probably. What is that? 70%? That'll work. That'll also work. Alright. Last time I left off with these guys, they had fallen off a bridge. Did everyone else's story segment, so now it's their turn to catch up with everyone. I gotta find a good way to sit while I'm streaming because I lean forward to the mic but I can move the mic closer and just lean back and not fuck up my neck. Not enough. Successful steals yields an extra item. Yes. Alright, let's see. A human killer. Buff. The SOS build seems like it could be really, really cool. If you just get everything built like that and like you have like a tank. Oily mango. I mean, I could, like, with these SOS skills, with, I think if it's agility, equipment, if agility works the way I think it does, because I think there's a speed, no, there's not a speed stat. If agility is just like dodge chance, then that would be really good to have. You could make a Dunban. You could make a dodge tank in this game, which would be really fun. I like very unique tanks. I like classic tank too. Ride time is like great, but unique tanks are cool. Like I try I've never very successfully gotten into it, like Final Fantasy 14, but every time I do make an attempt, it's trying to like build a tank. Where does this one go? Oh, is this just a shortcut to the bot? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, got it. Cool. Boom. Boom. Now I'm back to the issue. Is this the correct way? Probably. Yep, it was. I don't know if I could have explored any more. Have to later. Sky armors. These are X300P models. That's unbelievable. They're the most recent models produced by MRC. I almost read that as MCR. They have double the horsepower of the previous model and use less fuel at the same time. It's the biggest generational jump between models since the P100 series. Look how smoothly their joints twist before changing directions. It's beautiful. Your passion does you credit. Ha ha ha. Ah? Look over there. They are mobilizing for war. How horrible. Lord Gustav Reinmer is allied with Tarn. We should steer a wide berth around this village. Rim... Wait, sorry. It's Rear... Rearmeyer. Rearmeyer. Rearmeyer? I have heard this name only recently. Lord Gustave is Rob's father. Rob? Rob with two B's. That guy. He's the son of an earl? That explains a lot. Why he's a fucking psychopath. Do not speak ill of him. He has gone through much. Okay, alright, alright. Sorry, you seem to know him well. During the war, Lord Gustave rebelled against my father, but he was quickly put in his place. Rob was taken as a ward to the royal castle. There he grew up with me. Life as a hostage. He was the son of an earl, but he was not treated any better than a court maid. That must have been very painful for him. Painful for his ego. I don't fucking care. That's. He's been through so much. Instead of being a peasant boy, he was treated like a housemaid. Well fed and housed. With guarantee of employment. You're awfully often sorry for something. Don't be. I'm okay. Anyway, let's move on. Avoiding all these monsters is taking us a long time. True, but we stand no chance against most of them in battle. Sorry for not being much help. What are you talking about? Without you, I would never dared to cross these mountains. Glenn, are you alright? Let's set up camp. The sun is setting anyway. Say, I know it's none of my business, but what do you plan to do about your brother? Mathieu seems to have confirmed that Prince Frederick ordered the murder of Lady Prunella. Mathieu... Is it French? What? I don't know how to say that one. Mathieu is a liar. I do not believe a word he says. Don't get me wrong, Glenn. I'm not some naive girl who, despite all the evidence, thinks her brother is innocent. I know him better than any other person in the world, and know exactly what he's capable of. And it's not little. That does not mean he gave the order in this case. Nor does it mean that I cannot prevent a war by talking to him. I need to see the bigger picture with my own eyes and not betray my brother based on the statement of someone who tried to murder me. You're right. Who else should you trust but your own family? Oh. You could say that, Glenn. Your family's dead. They didn't... Sorry, Glenn. To see the bigger picture. That was also the reason why I fled the castle. You can't understand what it's like to watch the world only on the horizon while you sit idly in the bay window of a tower. You don't know what it's like being locked up behind walls all your life. Actually, I know that all too well. You do? The city where I came from was a huge prison. It was a giant pit in the ground, some rotten buildings built in mud with high walls around them. The guards opened the gates, threw the prisoners inside, and closed the gates behind them. They did not care what happened inside. The law of the strongest ruled in there, and if you were strong, hardworking, and had a lot of luck, you were sold as a slave and could leave the city. Are you talking perchance about Golgotha? Golgotha? Yes. I was born behind the walls, the son of a prisoner. You said you could see the world only in the horizon? I couldn't even do this. I didn't even know what the horizon looked like. People talked about it, but I couldn't imagine it. Surrounded by walls, all I knew was the sky above me and the mud beneath my feet. You're a survivor from Golgotha? I didn't know that. I'm sorry. How foolish of me. You couldn't have known. After the Jadar exodus, I was freed and joined the band of the Iron Bull. Being imprisoned for such a large portion of my life is probably the reason why I enjoy flying sky armor so much. Up there, I feel free. I can look beyond every mountain, beyond every wall, but now the truth is no more. The model did not like that cough. When we reach Tarn, I will see to it that you are generously rewarded. You could use this as capital to start over. That is Killian's most sincere wish. But if I were to choose, then... Tell me! Back during the battle in Windshire, I was in the center of the explosion that engulfed it. Wait, you were in the middle of it? How did you survive? I don't know. The explosion pulverized buildings, killed people, vaporized water, and melted skin. Both Killian and I, we didn't have the slightest scratch. The cause of the explosion was... Well, it looked like a grimoire. Not the magic tomes, mind you, but the crystal stones they put in the book's cover. It was bigger than the usual stone, and the reflected light shone in the colors of a rainbow. A grimoire? Are you sure? I don't know of any with such power. But some ruler on Volandis seems to know it, only too well. Killian and I are searching for information. We want to know what this is all about. That's why you sneaked into the palace? That's why we're traveling to Tormund and trying to help you. We would like to ask your brother to share all his information about the grimoire with us. You speak of a weapon so powerful that it could end wars on its own. I doubt my brother will share any that my brother will share any information. Will share information if he actually possesses any. But I will ask him. I promise you. Thank you, Len. This explosion is still haunting me. Finding information on what happened that day is my way of dealing with it. I'll do my best to help you. Sorry. Stop being sorry. Thank you. Yep. Alright, let's sleep then. The more we talk about this topic, the harder it will be for me to find good sleep. So be it. Good night, Len. That is good, alright. Good night, Len. Glennon. Shredder. Shredder. You there, wake up. You there, wake up. Oh, soldiers? Do we look like soldiers to you? What do you want? Do you know where you are? This is a holy place. You have no business here. Ugh, my head. Damn it, watch out, it hurts. Sorry, we did not know where we were. It was not on purpose. These are sacred woods. Anyone who enters this forest is sentenced to death. Why are you here then? Hold still, I won't be able to bandage you. We have a state of emergency. Our village, Welland, was attacked by a beast. We wounded it badly, but the beast fled. We are chasing it before it can recover. A beast. Looks like a mix of a bear and a wild boar. It has bright red eyes and is huge. For the wounds we inflicted on it, 3 men had to pay with their lives, and 5 others were seriously injured. Shredder, we shouldn't stay here any longer. We are all exhausted. A short break is necessary. The beast will not get far anyway. Can you forgive us for trespassing in this state of emergency? You are armed and look like you can handle your weapons. We'll rest for a moment, then you'll follow us. You want us to help you take down the beast? Don't worry, it can hardly defend itself anymore. Don't help them, Glenn. You could put yourself in danger. Who are you? What do you want from me? Let us help. We have a different objective. Have you forgotten? I know, but haven't you heard? Bright red eyes, just like the demon at the banquet. Maybe there's a connection. Besides, we have no choice anyway. Should we be hanged for entering this forest? Of course not. Alright, get ready. Get ready while we're still resting. Oh, I wonder why it's so hot in here. Maybe because I'm wearing 3 layers and my fan isn't. That might have something to do with the problem. Alright. And then I'm sitting on a fuzzy blanket. Ugh. We've seen such aggressive beast before. We have to finish it off while it's still injured. No telling what will happen once it recovers and returns. The monster's eyes were glowing red, as if possessed by some kind of magic. Even our local monster... Our local monster hunter had never seen anything like it before. I might be able to shed some wisdom. I might be able to help you out there. I think I can help. We can take a break for a few minutes. The beast won't get too far. Get yourself ready. The monster came out of nowhere and destroyed 2 houses and a barn. I'm getting too excited reading about these tragic lives. A fairy? Stop kidding. This is no fairy tale. Why'd I see a fairy then? This gotta be the right way. That's the wrong way. Okay, yeah. It's fuck's sake. Yes. It almost feels like it's showing us the way. But where to? Hmm. Also, we're gonna do just to follow it. Yes. Don't go any further. Ah! Leave me alone! Glenn! It hurts so much, the voice inside my head. Glenn, what are you talking about? It's here. Have you seen something? I cannot really see anything. Focus, Glenn. It's a trap. I was wondering if it was like an angler fish or something. Angler boar. This is Shredda's red-eyed beast. How did you know it was coming? Intuition, not the voices. Oh, so it was a genuine fairy. It was just fucking with us. Maybe we can defeat it. Look at its injuries. We've no other choice. There's no turning back. They haven't given me a flee option for the battles. So yes, we just have to deal. Oh, I know. Does it have a weekend? Can't steal, no. It's a dragon. This really is Monster Hunter. Anything could be a fucking wyvern. Okay, I can only attack the boar. Nothing else. Counter physical. Not bad. Oh, but I don't have a healer. That's right. That is bad. That's not good. We have these sandwiches. Yeah, the last time I streamed, the last part that I did was the best crew for healing. Stop it. Doesn't count. It counts. No. The one time I don't actually want the yeah, no, he's gonna die. He's definitely gonna die if I don't do that. But yeah, the one time I want the debuff to just be a debuff buff and not do damage too. Ah, I see. Stack break. Alright. Counter TV regen. Yeah, might as well just stay on snack duty. Lend TP where I can. Also like Monster Hunter. Can't fucking see their health bars. Oh, that would actually be very nice right now. Cause I remembered the overdrive bar this time. I remember it exists. Is that gonna be a counter physical? Fuck! Damn it. Of course it's counter physical. Ah, easy peasy. I don't hear the laughter anymore. Four spirits lured us toward this monster, but why? Glenn? You do not look well. Color has left your cheeks. You should have listened to me. The beast you defeated just now and the demon that attacked the banquet were both born from the planet. Born from Eldrea. They share one common goal. It is to hunt you down and kill you. Do you understand, Glenn? The world wants to see you dead. Glenn? A random shot in the dark. The grimoire crystal thing was a person, and that's who's in Glenn's head, and that's who saved us. It was like a powerful mage preserved his essence in the shard. And Victor probably knows. Knows who it is, because he's been around forever. Toast to our reunion. I'm so glad that nothing happened to you, Len. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely. Well, the people well on to help me. Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Tormund is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We have earned we have earned this break, right, Sienna? I see him and I just want to do like a Dunbon. Dunbon. I just want to do a Dunban impersonation. Well met. Oh, what? I'm just trying to think of his voice lines now. All right, back to. Wait, I did get to see Sienna. Hello. How goes it? I didn't think I was gonna see Sienna in this stream because I'm not gonna be streaming for too long. I gotta go to bed in like an hour or two. And like 2 hours, I gotta wind down and go to bed. But yeah, I didn't think that Glenn and Lens. I just did Glenn and Lens section where I left off last time. Didn't think it would be that short. I thought I would just have Sienna on my head, and then I wouldn't see her again until the next time I found time to stream. Anyway, no need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you can hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor. Honestly, I prefer class. Damebert? Yeah, Damebert. I can serve with both. This liquor here has the fine taste of an Arcadian predicate wine and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Bucky. That's scary. That's fucking scary. Excellent. I plan to travel to Bucky in the future. Let me try it as well. Arlette, fetch the fruit lure. Would you please? Yes, baby. Baby gets character art. But Blondie has had enough. What do you mean? Are you drunk? Well, shout, I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the lens sake. Oh my. Rob can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Kortara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow the reward awaits us. They even have the information we're looking for. Can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farnsport. Worst case, we are paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the band of the Iron Bull. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not, but with gold, we can't finance our search. Can't live on my family's money for it. You're rich? Is the only one who is not rich at this table Glenn? Maybe Sienna, if she hasn't robbed anyone lately. Because otherwise, we have the most famous poet of the land, 500-year-old poet of legend, princess of the country that basically won the war, the duke who has been with the princess since forever as a political hostage, but still lived in a fucking mansion and was pretty much not on par with her. They described his role as like he was treated no better than a housemaid or something. But I imagine housemaids still live fairly well lives. And I know kind of fuck all about Sienna right now. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak more about joyful things. Finished question. Are you well? Sue's dangerous. We shouldn't go there. You're the most important person I have. I get it, Rob, but you still kind of a psycho. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately, she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent, they really are proving their love to the woman, but in reality, they are just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. I like this guy. I respect this guy. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever, and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there, or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. A familiar place. I'm aware. Rob and I almost starved to death. Yeah. Fortunately, he found us a job with the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me, too. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We've had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. Usually my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasures of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Adrea with a troupe? Now when he says little boy, does he mean like actually 12 or like young for his like strain of humanity that lives for 500 plus years and looks like that? So is this a story of when he was like a genuine child, or was a little boy to him like I was when I was a youth, back in my 30s, back in my 50s? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. He's talking about his 30s. He's When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nisa. My master, Bartholomew, suggested I devote myself to musical magic. It was the perfect fit for me. If you want to make small talk, you're in the wrong place. But since I am drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship? The Himmelskaiser. I don't even have a crew member. We traveled to Volandis because the Hooge was supposed to be anchored here and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. I wish we had better timing, then we could have flown to Torment on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. But fortunately, we are now through Kortara in one piece. I just have to hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow, too. The scream? Strange one at that. Is something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, that! I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Follow me outside. The reason for this scream is this flower here. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If I pick one, yes. I don't know what this accent is anyway. Let me explain. As you know, there's a soul in every living being, whether human, animal, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. Plant does not have... I can't keep up. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all of the ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Rolandus. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic that in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. And quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Did you hear that? What was it? Scream. Princess. Where are you, princess? He falls over. Let's draw the curtain for tonight. So you have to pick the flowers at night, though? In the dead of night? Many people find this soup disgusting, and if it is not prepared properly, they are right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. That's nonsense! Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste? Hey, I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Ah, Sienna, have you slept well? Where is she? Who are you talking about? Len. She wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Mud soup. Delicious. He's talking about the young girl? She left the inn with the first rays in the morning. She seemed to be in a hurry. But why would she not wait for us? That can't be true. She does not want us... She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she has realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here only with the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thank you for your hospitality. You're welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. Again soon. Very soon. Hello. Hello. I hope you're able to catch up with your friend. Thank you. About the living things in Eldrea. There are 5 of their kind. The plants, the monsters, the animals, the humans, and the gods. This chapter shall focus on humans. They are numerous from different species and well documented. The most common species are the ape-like humes. Since time immemorial, they have been found in every corner of the world and were represented in every social class. Back in olden times, species other than the humes used to live in their own communities. That was before the War of 1,000 Kingdoms. The small but wise Memorians, for example, founded the Vati culture. The elegant hume-like Yvis created the Galtena Empire. Nowadays, they all live intermingled, and only rarely can you find villages belonging to only one species. An example of this are the Sova on Hychondria. Of the lizard-like Lisbon, there are once 2. Those that came from the desert and loved the sun, and those that rarely left the water. One was found in Norelia, and the other on Miranda. The most exciting species of that is the Gimli, because they are the oldest and have no visual relation in the animal kingdom. While the resemble predatory cats, the polka resemble pigs, and the fiore resemble fish. The gimli resemble jello. Their bodies do not have a uniform shape, instead taking on an appearance that the individual creature wills. Fuck, that would be great. For short periods of time, they could separate their bodies and join with others of their species. When they do this, they share memories and experiences. Gimli are so rare that little else is known about them. It's fucking sick. Any more books? Just thank you for your hospitality and the lava gorge. Why is that book shaking? What does this do? TP magic attack mine. That's probably best for him. Check out the skills when I leave. Alright. Goodbye. Learn who's got skills. Sienna does. Aijutsu. Trickle Petal Storm. Dealing extra 3 times damage on paralyzed targets is pretty good. I don't have anything that can provoke paralysis right now. Do I have on someone else? I might have to pair that with some, like, weapon crafting. Flicks blind for 1 turn. On everyone. Once a battle. Wait, once a battle? Okay, that's once a battle is probably the beginning of the next upgraded version of this that I've yet to see. So I don't. Once a battle, I will get another thing probably. I'll do Nukitsune. Nukitsuke. 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 Oh my god! There's souls. Oh, that's unfortunate. How do we know that's the wrong way? Ooh, that was good art. The Fiora Woods. Oh, I actually should look at my team lineup right now. Glenn and Rob. Yeah, we got to witness their souls leaving their body because in this world the one like overinflated like vegetarian meme of just so one vegetarian meme of just like what if they feel pain? These ones might actually do. At the very least, their souls are crying. You just have to make peace with whatever fills up your belly in this universe. Let's see. Formation. Put Rob on someone who has magic attacks, which is gonna be Victor. Alright. I still don't know what Aura does, but she has it when I start battles. Can she pilfer? Oh, wolves? These are wolves? Oh, but one's an alpha. Reminds me of the Digimon world where meat is grown in the ground. So the opposite, where it's just like, yeah, all of our food is vegetation. But this is the juicy vegetation that tastes great on the grill. I guess that applies to other vegetables as well, but they are weak to wind. Yeah, I didn't mean to go out after the alpha first, but I've made my bed. Also, damn, they hit hard. At least I have a healer for the— oh, that's probably why the Glen and Len section was so short, is because I didn't really have any means of healing. Glen's turn next to— okay, next I can do that guy. I've got both of my healers. No healer equals short selection. Yeah, short section makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, get rid of that. You know what? No, wait. Oh, wait. Because I need to push that back. Because I need to remember that the overdrive bar exists in this game. Here we go. She can just kill that guy. Do it. Oh, no, I should both. Don't do it. Bad luck charm. Need negative drop rates when I fight those guys. Oh, I hate. That's the innocence. I just hate. I'm not a big fan of these ones. If I can't like mark the map and like kind of chart out where the points could meet up at, it's kind of it's a bit. I don't know. It's not gratifying for me. Yeah, because I can't zoom in and like put points and map out the markers and all that. You're a merchant? You're a liar? I thought that was like a statue. First hikers from the Gordara Mountains arriving so early. You must have slept at old Dame Bert's. Indeed, we are on our way to Torment. Our companion has gone on ahead. Have you seen her? No, unfortunately not. Are you sure? Don't you want to know what she looks like to begin with? This time in the morning, only people from Torment's direction passed by here. Nobody crosses the mountains in the dark. So if someone comes from your direction at this time of day, they probably slept at the White Rose Inn. I would have noticed someone passing by, believe me. The village of Iden is close. We should ask there. We should ask there instead of interrogating this dubious figure. Do what you want, but if your companion was a woman, you should hurry. What do you mean? No, fucking spit it out, you dubious figure. Also very important. I need to be playing as her. Very important. Very crucial to this route. If I don't do this, I get the bad ending. I don't make the rules. I didn't code the game. Dry. I forgot about that. They're weak to wind. Yeah, wind. Lowers target's defense in mind. No, not yet. Right. Oh shit! I didn't realize that they were dogpiling on my well, yeah, haha Wolfpack, but dogpiling on my boy Killian. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I have 2 healers on the team and I did not focus on him. Use Kylian. Use helping hand on Kylian. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Yeah, that'll work. That'll that'll do you some good. Dude. You get some water. Oh yeah, Clueless, is everything good on, like, your front? Like, nothing since... My days are fucked up because of my new time schedule, so I don't know if it was yesterday or 2 days ago or 3 days ago. But the last bit was I heard that, like, you were... You got your throat checked out one more time. You see Alpha Wolf? Yeah, that would suck. Then I would have cause to just focus on the Alpha Wolf. Well, hell, don't speak too soon. Don't... So far, there's been one type of enemy that, like, perpetuates. And it was the most annoying one. And I hate it. And I don't want to fight him again. Unless I can one-shot him. They're still sore, but it's only been around a day and a half after burning it. Okay. Was it like a pretty like genuine like burn, or is it just like there might you know, you eat the pizza too fast and it burned the roof of your mouth and you regret it for like the next day? Dang it. Dang it. Nice. Okay, that should do it. There. What secret paths lay hidden? I know they exist, damn it. Seems to have irritated my esophagus where they dilated it last week. That makes sense. Hello. This part of the forest is sealed off. Okay. Why? This part of the forest is sealed off. Okay. Alright. Alright then. Fucking weirdo. Metal frog. Metal frog. Where is it? What's the lore on metal frog? I gotta know. Why is that not a key item? Metal frog. This frog is metal, not made from metal. Its attitude is metal. This part of your face is sealed off. Got him. Discovered fast travel. Every town got the magical crystal. Oh yeah, I can... I like that I can, like, upgrade a guy who has left my party. I can upgrade his stuff still. So he's just fighting off a battle, like, I don't know, maybe like a couple days journey away. And then just suddenly he's just like kicking more ass because I do this. I'll wait for a couple more days and then do it again. Just mess with him a little bit. I need more ashen bones. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade his armor now though, because he's gonna be overconfident from the upgrade that I gave him, that he's gonna leave himself vulnerable. But then he's gonna be very surprised at a stab wound that should have killed him. And the next time I meet up with him, I'm gonna exploit that. Because he kind of just ditched me, even though I paid him gold that I stole from a guy. Because he's like, oh no, this is more than I signed up for. And I'm like, I told you what you signed up for. You just robbed me of the money I robbed you. I robbed that guy. You essentially robbed that guy. That's rude. Let me combine some crystals for now. Blah. Fire attack 5. I like the name of some of these like skill crystals, because this is just It's not enough. I need more. I need a 50% chance to steal another item. It's not enough. Wait, what's the point of having more than just rank 3? Rare drops. I need better stuff than that. I really want to, like, when I get to late game, I really want to try to mess around with an SOS build. Because it seems like I could do some really cool stuff with SOS. Because, like, I can have the SOS defense up, like, really high up. So, like, yeah, but when my... Oh, wait, hold on. It's for 3 turns. So it's whenever I enter that state. So if... So say I enter that state, triggers 25% when health is under. So if I get a really good health regen one, and then a really good defense one, so I could get my health knocked down to that 25% mark, and then I get my health regen and I boost it back up. But with my healed, with my player healed, I will also have really nice buffs. So like you let a character get dangerously low, not so much that they die, but as soon as they get to that threshold, they heal back up and then they're fucking charged. That build sounds really fun. Especially because it's percent based, it looks like. So 25% of max health. You do this with a tank. And they shoot, like, say, like, you got end game stats, so you got, like, maybe, like, 5,000 health or something, and it shoots right back up to, like, a couple thousand health. And it would make it easier to get into if I can proc this continuously. I don't know if there's some stipulation it's, like, once per battle or anything like that. I think that would be stupid, but I don't see it written here, but if it would make it easier to get back into that state, because you have, like, the defense buff up. So you are safer from being one-shot or safer from accidentally overextending, like, and getting hit with a big attack instead of, like, a more predictable, smaller attack that would get you right in that range. I feel like you can make a really fucked up tank with the crystals that they've given you. It's really cool. But I don't have enough yet. I have not gotten to a point where I can really feel like it's worth grinding for. A group of scientists have set up a camp in the west. I wonder what they're doing. Never eat slimy worms. Okay. Need anything? No. Well, I guess this nerd needs something. A double or an acetone. Yeah, you would need this instead. Snacks. I need my snacks. Like having rounded numbers of the the ailment cures. I feel safer. Let's see, buy and quit. Yep. Come from old Dameverts. I wouldn't want to spend a single night there. He's a strange fellow, and there are a lot of scary rumors about him. It started when he came to Iden from Tormund. At that time, there was no one there, no one here. But instead of opening one in the village, he moved closer to Cortara. What? I don't even know what my quest is. I saw that whenever I was at the bar, I got a quest, and then I just did not consider what that quest could be. The last mile. Ask around the village. Okay. So let me do a save. Last time I saved, it was a month ago, technically. If you travel northeast, you'll reach the flower fields of Perpetua. Be sure to pack some medicine so that you can protect yourself from status ailments. I'm ready. I've got 10 of each. And if I get more than that, oh, well, fuck. Alright, let's go upstairs. I see the shiny. Let me grab the shiny. I'm mashing. Yes, there we go. That's bolas. I don't know what bolas is. I guess I already had it. Just starting to read some of these. I have a flask of saliva. Used it to wake up unconscious patients. Goblin skull. It's not the skull of the goblin you killed. They were carrying it with them. You have no clue what this could be used for, but people are buying it, so you don't care. Zombie flesh. Oh. Drinking stock, rock. There are a lot of rocks in Cortara. Why you picked up this particular one, no one knows. Had to step away for a minute before finishing scheduling an allergist appointment. Mantis. Rob caught it. He seems to be catching an he seems to be into catching insects. He's a boy and a ranger after all. Newt. Can you call a huge mass of newts a newton? A pebble for the rabble. Bloody compass. The needle shows in the wrong direction. No wonder its former owner died. It was just taking you to what you wanted most. Viper's cheek has the sheep eye. 5-leaf clover. Victor claims it has 5 leaves, but you only saw 4. He doesn't want to show it to you anymore for some reason. Rat. The nemesis of the newt. Its life is controlled by its hatred for its enemies. You noticed afterward that it's actually the scalp of a BB. Oh. They had a lot of fun with this flavor text. If it led them to what they wanted most and they died, I'll trail off and let it make its own implications. I was just talking about Jack Sparrow's cursed compass that leads you to the things that you want or your treasures. That was how it worked, right? I need to rewatch him again. I rewatched him earlier this year, but it's been long enough for my brain to forget specific details, because I've not watched them enough times. I do like that I can choose any of these characters to run around as, because it gives me an in-universe justification for me pillaging and for me just like pilfering through everyone's stuff and stealing stuff. Because if I'm doing it as the thief, it's canon, and the party just has to watch as she just does it. And they're like, well, Just let her get her fix. Just let her... just let her steal a little, it's fine. Maybe they just wanted to leave behind a mysterious bloody compass. Yeah, that is how jacks one work, yeah. On the way to Tormund, you've almost made it. Dog. They have so many different types of dog. Supposedly, Damebird of the White Rose Inn was once a scientist. He made those flowers that have a soul, that scream when they die. Or he wants us to think that. Can people really change? I actually stomped out human lives, I think. Keep away from the west. That's why he knows so much about fucking souls. He's been bonding them to flowers. Keep away from the western part of the fjords. Forest dragons can be found there. Living in the woods, they may have lost the ability to breathe fire, but they are still very dangerous. I don't want lore right now. I want to steal. Alright. Consonants of Eldrea form a ring. If you look at them in the form of a clock, from 1 to 4, you will find the continent of Wapen, the largest of the continents. Here, not only the free cities share the landscape, but also the Arnsreich, the Republic of Dorver, and the city-state of Vadi. In the far north, where the climate is harsh, live the High Brothers. This land of vast plains changes to the south into the largest mountain region in Eldrea, Ramunda, before heading southwest to the temperate plains and southeast to the wild jungles of Vadi. Continuing to follow the clock hand between 4 and 7 o'clock, you will find the elongated continent of Do. Due to old documents of drunken sailors, the continent has long been wrongly classified as a chain of islands. Here, the Suna and Hana populations live in an eternal war, which was already instigated before the War of a Thousand Kingdoms. The peace treaty at the end of the Fifth Era, which was forced upon them, did not change much. Between 9 and 7 lies the continent of Brandian, which has completely ruled the Galtina Empire since time immemorial. Unfortunately, there is not much time left of either the Empire nor the continent itself, as they were completely devoured by the fungus. Yeah. So there is not much left of either the Empire of Galtina or the continent of Brandian because it was consumed by the fungus. Yeah. I have a feeling that I'm not going to see most of this world. Maybe we'll dip in and out of like certain parts, but they are just giving insane bits of lore about different regions, and their very difficult history. Like, what do you mean that these two people are in an eternal war? What do you mean that this continent was wiped out by the fungus? Why has it not spread? Why are the other continents in danger of the fungus? Between 9 and 11 lies Jadar, which is dominated by the Doma Desert. Here lies the Empire of Revolution to the south and Nabrelia to the north. At 12 o'clock, we find our beautiful home, Volandis. Too big to call it an island, too small for a continent. Finally, the island of Miranda exists in the middle of the ring. This ends the tour around our known kingdom. Outside of the continents lie the ring seas, and what is outside of them, nobody knows. Only the rock mass Pangaea in the north was discovered beyond the ring seas. Except for the coast where the mighty Baki live, nothing is known about that place. Wait. Okay, so Pangaea exists, and the giant that we saw on the bridge, I don't know if you were there for that last time I played this game, but I think you were there. I think you were there for the Baki jokes, but apparently Baki are from Pangea. They just are beyond our world. They're beyond this game's world. Pangea exists. Yeah, right before the guy showed up in the flying thing. Exactly. That mountain of a man. Let me check up. There's only one forest bigger than the fjords on Volandas, the inner sanctum. It's forbidden to go there, and if you ask me, it's too dangerous as well. I heard fairies lived in there and played tricks on humans. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Cat. Where? Hold on. I think my cat is still underneath my bed. She hasn't fucking left. Hey. You forget how to read? You just fall asleep. Yeah, so she yeah, she goes under my bed. She is just gonna stay there all day if I don't like pull the drawer out from under my bed. I have one of those beds that's like enclosed on all sides. So if she wants to go under my bed, she like crawls through the crack between my mattress and like the around the headboard area. So I gotta like just pull out a drawer. Sometimes she'll leave back where she came, but otherwise she'll just stay under there for the rest of the day. My wife got some delicious coffee today. Would you like to try some? No. Look out where you're going. Those mushrooms are worth some money in Tormund. Alright, alright. I didn't step on your mushrooms. That was not me. Black Tippet. Tippet. Wait, I think I know a cat named Tippet. Or is that from like a show or something? Flip page. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's got SOS but baked in. Nice. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Give it to the guy. Get a SOS heal build started. Yeah, sure. Step on my mushrooms. There were two cats in there. I didn't see that one up on the fireplace. Big. Long feather. The swamp water. Journal? Reward board. It's been a minute. Claim reward. Was it silver or the kite? Step into the fjords. Oh, and I'm back here. Nice. Well, think I have to fight them. No, they're gone. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize this was on the same screen. I thought I had to go to a different screen for this. A few months ago, a mob set out for old Dame Bird. The reason was Yelena, the daughter of our fisherman. She wanted to meet her fiancé and set out for the entrance of the Cortara Mountains. However, she never arrived there. She must have passed by the White Rose Inn, but Dame Bird would not hear of it. He could have missed her, of course, but he was suspiciously sure she never passed there. People thought he was a strange guy anyway. The mob then turned his house upside down but couldn't find anything. That's the wrong way. I have a very bad feeling about this. This Dame Bird. Normally I have a pretty good sense for a person's character, but I couldn't get much out of him. Do you think Len is possibly still there? You're not gonna tell me that the guy kidnapped Len while I was sleeping next to her. My sleep's not very deep, I'll have you know. We don't know if he mixed anything into the drinks, though. You can't be serious. No, we have to go back. He's right. If we're wrong about our assumptions, she will surely be able to manage the way to Tormund on her own. But if the rumors are true, let's head back! No, this person's gone. Yep. Yeah. Dubious figure. Wait, what was to the west, though? I read slimy worms. Oh, right. It's sealed off. Sealed off. Dame Bird? I wonder if I go this way on like a replay, if I could have just skipped that whole thing and just gone straight to here. What is this place? Are these cells? We need to find Len. Fast. The results of my experiments are astonishing. I was able to put the soul of a plant into a monster. Again, the magical potential increased. Unfortunately, the monster died. My colleagues will not like to hear it, but I have to change my test subjects. Oh, I might have picked the right way again. I'm sorry. Sorry. Progress. The human test subjects increased their magic abilities immensely. But similar to the monsters, no one survived the experiments. However, I succeeded multiple times in embedding human souls into plants. Fucking knew it. I knew it. They survived the procedure and are blooming in white splendor throughout my garden. And yes, we made you run through them on the way here. I fucking knew it. Princess, what did you do to you, princess? She is unconscious, but otherwise fine. Let's take her and leave quickly. And straight into my trap. If only you had moved on to Tormund and not listened to the gossip of the villagers. Who is the baby, though? You lousy piece of shit, I'll kill you. Whoa. Do not waste your strength. The way I see it, we will spend the next few days having a good time together. Okay, that's also a fair point. I should go back and trample all of them to free their souls to go back into the void where they can be reborn. So I'm gonna do that. If you think these if you think these bars will prevent me from slitting your throat, then pretty sure they'll hold your anger. They've been tested several times, so calm down for now. Rob, I know you have a bow and arrow on you. I know you can make the shot. And you are involved in these things as well, child. What is this all about? You know me as Dame Burns, the landlord of this cozy inn, but I'm actually a former scientist from Tormund. This here is my little laboratory. What sick shit have you been doing here? Glad you asked. For centuries, the magical potential of all races has been declining from generation to generation. In a few decades, nobody will be able to cast magic anymore. My goal is to tickle out this potential. For this reason, you're abducting people. If I can infuse several souls into one living being, I might raise its magic potential tremendously. So I developed a procedure to catch and infuse souls. I obviously needed test subjects, though. Started with flowers, but eventually switched to monsters, then humans. Unfortunately, I have forgotten one thing. A soul is not only a collection of ether, it is the collective consciousness of a living being. With a soul, I transferred not only ether, but also personalities and memories. It's like a second identity would enter the body. The highly developed human mind broke immediately. It went insane. Theoretically, it was a success. The magical potential increased. If it had not killed itself, its body would have endured the strain and would still be alive. Can you believe it? You did this. I already thought their screams sounded differently. The Weeping Marys in your garden, are they human souls I infused into flowers? Only some of them, I must add. The ether makes them bloom even prettier. You're mad. A fully developed human mind that can see, hear, and feel, trapped inside a flower, deprived of everything. Nobody noticed the disappearance of so many people? Most people here are travelers whose homes are far away, and the Kortara Mountains are not considered very safe. If once a month a person disappeared, no one would think anything of it. But I must confess, maybe I overdid it a bit. The people of Iden got suspicious. Alright, thanks for answering my questions. In retrospect, I shouldn't have asked, so let's stop it here. You'll pay now. And how will you do this? You can't lock up a thief. You don't actually think such a lousy lock could keep me in, do you? I'm so glad they're using the characters this way. Len, are you able to walk? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just at a loss for words. Then save them for now. Hey, I don't want to be in this party configuration. I want this to be the party configuration. Glenn and Lan. No. Sweep out, sweep. Maybe, yeah, Len and Rob are good together. Like that. Killian here. There you go. Pick it. Dang it. Oh god. Pudding. This is what the goo people rep. They said something about pudding. Like, this is the most interesting species or something because whenever they merge together, they share memories. I don't know if it's this one or if it's that they resembled it. But the book also said that, like, it doesn't resemble anything else in the animal kingdom. Or any monster or anything like that. You. No, no need. Pudding, because he's been putting the souls in the wrong body. No. No. Thank you, Victor. Probably don't really care much for a physical. Alright, alright, cool. I'll take it. Ow. Who is it? Len right now. Yeah, fuck him up, Len. You've played enough Dragon Quest games to where that shit just comes naturally. Especially like slime related puns. You kind of get a heaping helping. Swap you out. Yeah, I'm good, okay. Dry. Gotta go back and free those souls. Damn it. Let's see. Can't steal from them. Why bother? Nice, okay. Swap it here. Me. I'll check on her after this fight. It's fine, it's fine. I'm going for it, it's fine. No, the move I wanted to do, I can't do. It's no longer fine. I just have to waste a move so I can get us back into overdrive. Shit. It was worth a try. Wetry. My instincts were right. Finally. For 8 turns, hell yeah, I forgot I upgraded that. Oh, right, I have an ultra move ready. Stop it. Stop. No, that's actually bad. Defend. That's why I didn't do it last turn. I forgot it's taking me out of overdrive. It's fine. Yes, okay, defend really worked. Do I have defense buff for everybody? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Go for this guy. Nice, 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 nice. The experiment was a success. The experiment was a success. I was able to transfer a plant's ether into another plant. Magical. Oh, that was the first one. I missed the first one. Oh, it was on the way up here. Which, hold on, I do need. I think this is the correct way back. So let me just free these guys real quick. All right, we're good. Karma cleared. Any stealing that I've done no longer counts. Damn it, how did this happen? Maybe you try to lock up a thief. Where do you think you're going, child? Stop right there. Damebert. Curses. There's no more left, you monster. Your... Your abdominal deeds. Your abominable deeds will have an end now. Arlette, to me. The girl. What are you waiting for? Go, or you'll get a beating. Does she have the soul of a plant in the body of a human? Well, now you're at a loss for words, aren't you? That's the only one. Oh, shit. Oh. Effectively a philosopher's stone. You're not serious. I swear to you, shitface, you'll never get out of here alive. You do not decide that. Go, Orlet. Show them your power. No, let me fight him. Let me have... I don't want to fight Pikachu. Let me just fucking kick Ash in the face. He's right there. He's right there. Pilfer. Yes. Let me steal from this traumatized child being forced to fight me. I think that's the right decision to make here. Let's see, first thing should be defensive buff. I don't think she wants to jump up into my chair right now. I'm wearing like a very like fuzzy kind of, what is this, plaid jacket thing. So she jumped up behind me and the blanket on my chair earlier. So there was just an insane amount of static that just kept shocking her. Not like big shocks, it was just like a lot of little like tiny pops. She's like, oh, maybe I don't like that actually. She's normally like fine with it in like smaller doses, like, you know, if I'm just petting her like normal, but let's see, probably good there for now. Ooh, lowers target's attack. I took for 1 turn. That works for me. Battlestorm. This poor girl has so many debuffs. She has an offensive buff. Good, good, good. Poison shot is good for a good few turns, so I can swap back to her and do magic attacks. I don't know if any games would kind of have the guts to do this nowadays. Maybe like there's some niche indie games that I'm not seeing like any call to attention to it, but there was one there was one bit when I was playing Xenogears where I morally felt wrong attacking the person that I was fighting against in this tournament. Like, it was a character that was like from the main character's like home village, and the character in the tournament was very mad at him for actions. Did that say absorb damage? I wasn't paying attention, so maybe. But the character that I was fighting against, whose turn is it? Killian? White swing. We're still, ooh, defend. Still bleed for a few more turns. But yeah, the character from the home village was understandably but unjustifiably blaming everything on the main character for like the tragedy that happens that kickstarts the beginning of the game. Do we already have? We do have Poetic March. And we do have Requiem. Okay, but I needed to move the gauge back. So whenever I got to that character's fight in the tournament, it was like one of the last ones. The entire fight I just guarded. I did not attack. I just kept guarding, and then eventually I don't know what would have happened if I did attack. Like if I did attack the character, but I got something that corresponded to my actions where I just defended and just kept defending, and then eventually the other character like ran out of motivation and just wouldn't stopped attacking, and we had like another like argument, and he ran away, I think, and then I probably would have met him later, but it was something that was just so like incredibly cool when I was playing that. Who am I? Killian? Alright. Someone's game you'd think would be more common with how many classic RPGs start with your hometown getting destroyed, right? It was essentially like a little sibling character who then, you know, gets very, very angry at you, and I couldn't hit the little guy. And I was rewarded narratively by not hitting the little guy. It was awesome. It was awesome. That's something I really need to go back to is Xenogears. Ow. Yeah, go for it. There's an anime. Oh, that's fucked up. Because you don't hear the screams when they were walking over them in the cutscene, but when you're running back from an animation. Oh. Alright, helping hand. Good. Third eye. Oh, you're so right. That did say absorb damage. I was not looking there. I wasn't paying attention. I'll just defend. I'll just pull the gauge back a little bit. Three turns. No, that did damage. Okay, okay. Soul infusion, all stats up. No. Oh, son of a bitch. Can't swap out of him. No one needs healing right now. Swap back. I'm a little dumb. It happens. Happens to anyone. Please. Okay, explosion trap on Sienna. Sash, go. I don't know what to do. TP regen, I guess. Bleed's still going. Soul infusion. It's maybe not great. Oh, that was not a good idea. That was really not a good idea. Okay, I do see the healing. Alright. Not great. Swap back out. Get me back in overdrive. Don't have anything to do, so good. There we go. Okay, alright, maybe you can help up Rob with 2Bs. Rob with 2 Ps. What does his do? TP regen, HP regen. God damn it. That includes dot damage healing, right? Oh well, okay, this is time for buffs. I don't know what Soul Infusion is, but get that off. It did work, okay. Fair, fair. Is it 3? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Damn it. No bleed. This one's lasting a little while. Let's see. God damn it. Stop it. Can I poke out her third eye? Oh, son of a bitch, I forgot again to check. Ooh. I didn't realize he got staggered too. I gotta look at the left part of the screen whenever I start a turn. Stagger. Swap out. It's not hard. It's not hard to do. Okay, there we go. Okay. Join my team. It's over, Dame Bert. You brat! You're useless! Stop! What are you doing? Not the flowers. Stop it. My precious flowers. Ah! Did he just die like the steward of Gondor? On fire, running off a cliff? She lives. Her wounds are severe. I can only treat them temporarily. We'll have to bring her to a doctor. But are we doing her a favor? It is not for us to decide. Yeah, that one took a bit. That was a lengthy boss battle. Didn't really have any changes to it much. Maybe it doesn't start off doing third eye, but like there wasn't really too much. There wasn't a lot going on with that one. It was just kind of the same loop for an extended period of time. Even in times of peace, one is not spared from the cruelty of man. If you think this was a particularly cruel example, then you haven't experienced much of the world yet. Are you telling me that this is a common story to tell at a campfire? No, it's a common story to withhold at a campfire. There, that should do it. We have to go. Let's take her to Aiden. Yeah, the all stats up was just a one-time thing, huh? The doctor will take care of her. Poor girl. I cannot fathom what she's been through. Thanks for solving the problem with Damebert. There's a lot of gossip about him, but nobody would have thought that such cruelties were committed on his property. I must thank you as well. My daughter, Yelena, was probably one of his victims. She disappeared without a trace a few moons ago. That didn't suit her at all. When I think about what he did to her. We will leave for the White Rose Inn right away and take care of his property. I just wish I could strangle this monster with my own hands. General Godfrey. Now shut up, can a person drink his ale in peace? Father. Sorry, we will be quieter. The volume is not even the problem, Dollface, but the content. He is talking crap. I can't listen to that. What do you mean? Please avoid the conversation. This is General Godfrey of Tyne. Oh, that's the barkeeper. That's not the chunk. Usually he comes here for a drink because the constant rain and torment depresses him too much. Or so he says. He's not to be joked with. I do not know him. He must be new. And we shouldn't get to know him. Remember, Matthew? Keep your identity secret until we're in Torment. It's not far away. It's not far anyway. This Damebert, or whoever he was called, wanted to change the world. He wanted to accomplish great deeds. That is admirable. Didn't you hear what he was doing? Of course I did. Do you know how many people stand in the way of progress and are crushed every day? The weak just die, no different to any good old-fashioned war. How can... Now be quiet. What are you trying to tell me, huh? You don't agree with me? Do you claim the life of your daughter weighs more than progress? Killian, hold yourself back. Even if you beat him up and we run away, the village will surely feel the consequences. Just father another daughter. It can't be that hard for you. You're breeding like rabbits. You probably remember the gutter where you fell upon your mother for the first time. Find a new victim there. You asshole. What did you say? Who do you think you're talking to? There you go. Fuck consequences. They already tried to throw a punch. Glenn, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rock his shit like that. Alright, Glenn should not take any of the heat for this. One of the villagers tried to attack him first. Just cause Glenn was successful. He's asleep? Thank God, and you... I'm grateful for Damebert, but please leave now. If we're lucky, he will have forgotten everything when he wakes up. First this Damebert, then General Godfrey. What's wrong with these people? Well, people have the potential to be his angels, and yet they often do choose to act like demons. But we must not let it get us down. It's our job to make the world a better place. That's why we have to rebuild our... Glenn, you don't understand. We have to rebuild the Band of the Iron Bull. We have... Oh, my controller. My controller's stuck on this dialogue. It's really wants it to settle in for Glenn. Let us move on. We leave the village to the north. Oh. My other program also just kind of bugged out. Hold on. Did it overheat? No, it's not too bad. Oh I really need to just take a fucking like 20 minutes and clean off my desk. I have so much shit on it. It's a pain to move my mouse. Oh, there it is. There you go. Use some water. I'm interested. Night lady, I am interested. Are you well, Raphael? Heard a demon attacked the banquet. I've only got a few scratches from it. That's a relief. You're needed here. His Holiness is behaving strangely. How so? He closed half of all the churches in southern Pangaea. Wait, Pangaea? I guess that was an old-ass book I read. Pangaea is a little bit more known now. And almost all orphanages in the free cities. Can you imagine the chaos that's going on right now? The citizens are terrified. They're losing their faith. He has his reasons. Only I do not see those reasons. I've already spoken to Sir Daman. Inquisitor Eva. Don't worry so much. This blade serves to judge heretics. It has no other function. This topic does not fall within your jurisdiction. We are the swords of the church. You don't have to tell me that. But if I do not know His Holiness's targets, where do I strike? Well, a sword does not need to see. I didn't mean to like pinch my nose during that to make it more nasally. But a sword does not need to see. It must be guided by a steady hand. And it can find its target. His Holiness knows what he is doing. Inquisitor Wyatt. He is awaiting us. Come. We'll talk another time. The Pope is so cute. I understand why he has a religion. Hold on, I want to take a screenshot of the Pope. This Pope is wonderful. Maybe I don't like the order that the Pope has, but that's that I love that. It's like Vivi in what, Final Fantasy 8 or 9 that looks like this, that has like this type of, yeah, the black mage, the black mage type of thing. That's that is one of the cutest designs. Is the there were complications. I had to. Yes. I've already heard about that. A demon or something. Have you forgotten your orders? You are the most reliable sword I have at hand, and therefore it hurts me all the more that you returned so early. Forgive me, Your Holiness. I will leave for Volandis immediately. It is in good hands with me. Under my supervision, the church will be able to expand even further. Why Volandis, if I may ask, Your Holiness? Volandis is a swamp of the wicked. As you know, war has been waging here for years. It is time that we show the pagans the true way. Let Raphael see to it that we've gained a foothold there. Marcus now receives you. Oh, great. You three come along with me. The hat is so big. There we have the reason for our red numbers. His Holiness himself. Watch your tongue. Unlike you, I have a reputation to keep. You cannot blame the bad business on him alone. I can't. The church division is squandering money all over the place. Soldiers, churches, priests, orphanages. And do you know how many countries people still pay taxes? Almost no. That's so based. Oh, that's... And I hear that you have to... I hear that you have had to close several locations. Where does the money you save go? It's probably running away from you. You make it easy for yourselves. We may not make a direct profit, but the success of all your departments is based on our work. We are the ones who civilize the barbarians. We turn monkeys... Holy shit! We turn monkeys into men so that they are able to use your tools and throw money into your purses. Holy shit. He's an evil little guy. Without the church, you are nothing. You're here, well spoken. Enough! Stop it altogether. His Holiness certainly has good reasons to close some of his locations. I trust him. He is the foundation of our faith. I tolerate no disrespect. Forgive me, my lord. But it is the time for results. It is time for results. I read the report from Volandis. Inquisitor Raphael, I trust you will be returning shortly. I will do so tonight, my lord. Normally no beast would scare me away, but this red-eyed demon was in a league of its own. Red-eyed, you say? My lord? Please come closer. The rest of you, leave the room. My lord. Closer. Kneel down. Impossible. My lord? You actually met her there, did you not? What do you mean, my lord? The Holy Mother. She is in Volandis. Can that be? Does fate bring them together? I do not quite understand. From now on, you are under my direct command. But my faith binds me to His Holiness. And it will stay that way. Raphael, listen to me. Your mission remains basically unchanged. But beyond that, you have two things to do for me. First, somewhere in Volandis lies the grave of Lady Reyna. You must find it. The grave of Lady Reyna. I'm just thinking, he's starting to give the Solid Snake responses of just repeating something that you say in a sentence to make you talk some more. But even more importantly is that you return the Holy Mother to me. She is returned. You met her at the banquet. Her name. She's Princess Celestia Valkyria of Tarn. He is doing the... Bring her to me, Raphael. She is the foundation of our faith and our company. A very long time ago, when Eldrea was still divided into thousands of kingdoms and wars raged in every corner, an abysmal evil appeared. It is said that it was created out of the suffering and despair and hatred of mankind. Within 7 days, it plunged the world into a sea of flames, inexorably extinguishing life almost everywhere. No weapons existed that could destroy it. Eldrea seemed lost. However, with the power of the one God and under the guidance of the Holy Mother, the evil could be sealed. Until today, it sleeps in its cage, waiting for its chance. The arrival of the Holy Mother is a sign. The time for the final battle draws near. The Metal Gear. The Holy Mother. The Crossroads of Destiny. Raphael, we stand at the crossroads of destiny. It is your task that we follow the light on the right path. You are responsible for the future of this world. He's hyping Raphael up so much. I fucking bought that shit for... I bought shit for Rob and I didn't equip it. How much worse was he wearing? What's stuff he was wearing? I don't know if that's a considerable margin. It's just a parrot soul in a human body. Instead of like doing the rah, he's just like, Colonel. Everyone's got a skill. Slorse. I have not seen a Slorse since I started streaming. This Slorse mentioned though. Agility up. Ooh. Okay. Give me that one though. How's it going? Pulse removes are more effective. Heavy strike. Look harder. I could find the Slorse. But the Slorse will find me, I think. Just believe. Just believe that the Slorse will find you. Restrain, lowers overdrive. Raises attack and magic. Oh, for yourself. How about just giving him more attack? Might as well. Healing him grants HP retention. Ooh, health absorb shield. Absorbs damage with a potency of O2. For all for 2 turns. But this one heals you for 5 turns. Slorse doesn't find you, you must find the Slorse. The Slorse will meet you halfway. I'm not sure if my phone has decided that Slorse should be in all caps, but I'm on. I guess it thinks it's a fucking acronym now. It flicks dry. The basso profundo performance that makes you dry for 2 turns. See, I already have a heal all, so I might as well do this one. Shielding. Mazuruka. Oh wait, didn't I have something for paralysis? On paralyzed targets. Okay, so her and him, so I can get paralyzed shot, and then next time I get a skill, I'll get the paralyzed thing. Restores 50 TP to one person. Okay. Heavy thrusts. Dry strike, wet strike. Agility, crit. How about... I mean, I already have him doing, like, debuffs and whatnot. I can't believe Hugh's last name is canonically Jace. That's crazy. Never would have thought. The more you know. Give me more tech points. Or I'm bad at building characters. Wet strike. Fuck it. And I did that for everybody. Okay. Let's see. It is... We're not going to talk about the name of which you speak. And also, no, I'm just not saying your joke. Hoogies Jace? Yeah, okay, I thought she was still up here. See if I can talk to her. Hello. She still does not speak. Oh, baby. Coward. Damn right. Give me the orb. Let me see. Mental frog. No. Oh, shit. Well. Never fought these guys before. Pilfer? Pilfer. What are these guys weak to? Earth. Fuck. I've got the wind and the fire, I just don't got the earth. Poison. Serious, I forgot to join my stream for a weird video. Is that gonna be your new, like, your new little gimmick that I can look back on in my... Just steal the pelt off of... I got a little bit. He's not gonna notice. I mean, he's not gonna notice. It's fine. It's all good. Just gonna do it again. Still have not learned what the can means. I mean, are you gonna notice? Did you notice? you gonna pretend like you noticed? Yeah, you did. He didn't notice. Keep her alive, swap Rob out. And Ultra Move? Ultra Move. Now the real question is, how many times have I stole your skin? Let that marinate. Interesting number. Interesting number to choose. Who could say? I've noticed it once, and in the wise words of Megamind, multiply by 6. So I'm guessing 6. See, this is a real thinker. I mean, he's quoting a guy named Megamind. Gotta be smart. No way Markiplier said that. I don't think you know Markiplier. Probably never even talked to the guy. What am I even doing right now? Reach Torment, okay. Let me check the reward board. Then. Just... Yes. 2 antidote. Got me there. I have indeed never spoken true words. It would have been crazy if you had that encounter in your back pocket, though. Actually, I did meet him at a conference, and at the Bass Pro Shop. You see. Oh, this is gonna be a weird place to save, but I do need to, like, start winding down. It's already time for me to, like, get off my computer, get my medicine, unplug. Go from big screen to small screen. Just drop hidden Markiplier lore that I've somehow never mentioned until now. Yeah, you've been saving it to just talk about it on a stream instead of in front of anybody. Okay, that was session 1, 2, session 3. Yeah, so oh yeah, look at the gap in between my sessions. So my first session was like, yeah, okay, like 4.5 hours. The next one was fucking 7. That says like 6 and some change here, but the stream itself was like 7, I think, like proper. Imagine, I met him once a few years ago, and he made sure to state that he was never told anyone to multiply by the number 5 and 7. I can assure you I have not been saving lore for your stream. Why not? No, that's probably for the best. This is not a place to drop lore on. Anyway, I have saved the game. Wait. I made it so it moves a little bit. It's not quite perfect yet because of how I adjust myself on this screen sometimes. Like if I move myself a little bit more to the side and down, because then it moves me a little bit more to the side and down over here, and it's almost there. Oh yeah, I got the music working, because apparently I had never been playing music. I had been hearing it in OBS, but I had never been outputting it to the stream. Because I thought I had it on monitoring and outputting, but I was just monitoring it. So like for like a year, the music wasn't working. So I'm gonna announce your engagement on my stream. No way. Which hand? It's like the left one, right? That's where the ring goes on. But yeah, my bedtime is so fucking early now. I gotta get up at 1. I mean, it hasn't happened yet. But if it does, that would be very funny. Okay. You gotta like find you gotta get through step 1 first of talking to anyone. yeah, it's not the most fun thing. Yeah, what can you do? It's a job. Finally. I had been searching for like fucking 4 months. An actual third of a year. Third. Yes. No, that's too scary. But yeah. I'm fucking hungry too, so I gotta eat and then go to bed. I will catch you guys later. That's not my mouse. Oh well. It's been good. I probably can stream more after work in general. God, I'm busy the next couple of days. What day is it? I might stream tomorrow. I'm not busy tomorrow. Slore Sweet Trust. I am busy Wednesday and Thursday. I don't think Friday. And then I work Saturday. Friday I gotta go to bed early again. But yeah, I'll see how I feel after work tomorrow. Might stream none. Tomorrow and Friday. Okay. Anyways, goodbye. She is still here though. She can stay watching. Goodbye.